Hello, people, and have we got some news for you in the crypto world? Fetch AI might just be going bankrupt. Actually, it's not might. They have gone bankrupt. But, all is not bad for Fetch AI people. You should probably sell at this point, is what I'm saying. But you're not going to be taking much of a loss, or any loss, really. Because Fetch AI is actually up from where it was a couple of months ago, as we can look at the chart right here for Fetch AI. If you look at all for Fetch AI, it's actually gone up over 2x since October. Even in its current state right now, it's been dumping for the last couple of weeks, but it's actually gone up since October from 20 cents to 50 cents. So if you're selling now, it's not too bad. It wasn't too bad of a buy. It didn't outperform the market, but it kind of performed in line with the rest of the altcoins. So you're not losing anything, even adjusted for basically the cost of opportunity cost. So not too bad, but I would sell right now. Fetch AI has actually been sold, and it's been sold to consortium. And there was an insolvency notice from the UK official public record. So, Fetch AI was one of those AI coins that I had more faith in because it was bigger. It's been around for a long time. But you're not losing much from this, but I probably would just get out of it right now because it's been sold. And there's been, some trouble in the system, obviously. AGIX, I believe, is still good. And there are other AI coins out there. So an insolvency notice from UK official public record indicates that Fetch AI appointed administrators from Resolve Advisory on January 23rd. Resolve told the Standard that it has achieved a sale of the business and assets of Fetch AI. The report indicates that Fetch AI has been purchased by Assemble AI, a consortium consisting of founders from one of the firms, though it is unclear whether those founders are members of Fetch AI and Resolve. And the future of the coin obviously is very, very uncertain from this because we don't really know if they'll continue with the crypto project. Maybe they only want the technology. They don't really want the crypto project. So it's very sketchy for right now. You might as well, if you bought in October or something, you might as well sell now, take the gains, and invest in something else while not losing any opportunity cost or losing your money. Hopefully, if you caught one of my videos saying Fetch AI was pretty good, you see this video and you sell right now and lock in your gains from a couple of months ago when I started mentioning AI coins. But like I said, AGIX is still pretty good. And there are plenty of other AI products like RNDR and such that you can actually invest in. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Plus, you didn't actually lose any money. You actually doubled your money investing from a couple of months ago. So not too bad, but not worth hanging on to at this point. XRP is changing direction in their strategy because David Schwartz has finally realized that no incentive is actually not the best incentive. And XRP doesn't have smart contracts right now, but they will pivot to EVMs. And in this interview on Crypto Erie's Twitter, you can actually check out her Twitter with an interview with David Schwartz. He's saying we haven't gotten the traction we wanted to just from payments. So we are actually pivoting to other strategies. Because the XRP ecosystem doesn't have industry standard smart contracts because they made the critical mistake of abandoning Codius years ago, the next big bet is multi-chain ecosystem, starting with an EVM-compatible chain, and they are making an EVM-compatible chain. But not having smart contracts is pretty much a devastating roundhouse kick to the face for the XRP ledger, which is what I've always said, that they should never have abandoned Codius. And if the blockchain couldn't handle smart contracts, they needed to make changes to the blockchain. So basically, this might sound really bad, but it actually isn't that bad because instead of having you just completely wish on made-up hopium of XRP worldwide financial domination, which was never going to happen anyways, and this actually makes that much more clear, you can actually start coming into reality in terms of crypto investing. Realize that XRP is just another crypto project, and it needs a lot of the same features that other projects are going to get, and actually start hampering on, Ripple and the development of the XRP ledger, maybe start prioritizing third-party developers a lot more like they should have from a long time ago. So they're getting the EVM compatible chain. They don't have smart contracts, and there's not an easy fix for that because I don't believe the XRP blockchain really lends itself to smart contracts, which is why they can't just implement them. Wheats, one of the best developers on XRP Ledger, had to fork XRP into Xiaohu to actually get smart contracts, but I don't really know if anyone's really going to make that bridge. Flare smart contracts are actually not XRP smart contracts. They're actually natively on Flare, this whole F assets thing, but I'm not really sure how that will actually affect XRP or benefit XRP. But for the XRP ledger itself, they are definitely pivoting to other strategies like the EVM compatible chain, which they should have done a long time ago. Like I said, this industrial adoption, this mass adoption, this like whole global world currency, that was never going to happen. And the thing is, like, realistically, the utility, industrial utility from payments was never really going to make the XRP token go up. The volume was just not there. And the whole like Nostro Vostro thing, that really isn't a problem that XRP can actually solve. It's not really even a problem, which is why it can't really be solved. That's basically just like a reserve requirement for banks, except instead of like, it's like when you go to the bank and you want to withdraw money, the government requires the bank to hold X amount of reserve just for people to withdraw. It's the same thing with like foreign payments. The governments require 30 days of foreign payments held by the bank. So that actually makes sure that when you go to the bank to send money, the bank actually has money. And that reserve requirement is not going to go away regardless of what you use to send the money, because if you don't have the money in the first place, it doesn't actually matter what you use to actually send the money. So, that was kind of almost like a made up problem that basically was attracting investors. That's not going to work. It does not look like they have traction from payments. Obviously, they don't have it from the United States because of the lawsuit, but even outside the United States, they're probably not, they haven't gotten it where the SEC does not have jurisdiction. None of those other banks actually use it for payments either. Obviously, like FedNow and like intra country things, they're not really going to use a bridge token because they don't really need to. So I'm glad that they're actually pivoting. I think people can finally like come down to reality, stop this like stuff of like generational wealth because it's going to go to hundreds of dollars. It's never going to do that, but actually start investing in a realistic scenario and more realistic goals for a coin and realizing that it's just another crypto project at this point. So the other thing is, it's really good news. MultiverseX, or what used to be Elrond, I think they changed because of the like kind of like the copyright thing with Lord of the Rings. Obviously, Elrond's that elf, so they can't use it as their blockchain name. Not exactly sure how that actually works, but they've actually scored a partnership with Fortnite. And of course, Fortnite is a really, really big game, obviously. One of the biggest online games out there. They are making maps for Fortnite. And, the community can actually help in this, because the community can actually vote their maps into like, I guess, a recommended category. And if they get featured, they're going to get like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of players playing their maps, and they can use awards with MultiverseX in that system. So this is a AAA game, and it's even better because it's one of the most popular games out there right now that could actually get integrated with Fortnite, and that could mean great things for Elrond. They might be one of the gaming chains that I'm seriously looking at now, because I have not heard of another game, another coin that's going to be integrated into a game that's already one of the most popular games out there. Now, several gaming companies have actually partnered with AAA development networks, but they're just developing a game. And regardless of how much money you put into a game, if it's not already a popular franchise or popular game, there's no guarantee that people will love it and play it. But if it's Fortnite, you know that people will play it because there's huge numbers of Fortnite fans out there. Like, this is like if IMX, like, hey, we're partnering with League of Legends, and they're going to use IMX tokens to buy those skins. Now, of course, it's not guaranteed because these are just maps, but this is a pretty big project from MultiverseX, and one of the most exciting I've seen in gaming. And like I said, like, people obviously have economic incentive for MultiverseX to make this work. They can actually vote up those MultiverseX maps. I think the community will actually get behind it, and they could actually get into one of the recommended mods or recommended maps for Fortnite, and that would be incredible. I think that would be the first big stamp for crypto gaming in the gaming category. Now, there's been a lot of mobile games and stuff, but I haven't seen like a game that's like super popular that actually has crypto integrated. This might be the first one. Obviously, it's great for Elrond or MultiverseX investors, but it's great for the crypto gaming thing as a whole because we finally are going to have our, I guess, trademark game or like, the official game where we are actually a thing in gaming. And I think when people get used to it in Fortnite, they won't be opposed to it in other games. And I think like games like Fortnite, League, Overwatch, I don't know if Overwatch is still popular or not. I think those are perfect gateways for people into crypto gaming. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.